This video is to help all of the students to learn how to hold their bow this week. Just a reminder of the things that are on the bow, right? The parts of the bow. We have over here what's called the frog, which we said doesn't really look like a real frog, but maybe it has an eye, right? Or we said maybe that's like a mouth. So we have the frog. We have what's called the screw, right? Which tightens and loosens our horsehair, which is made from real horsehair, which we said you should never touch with your hands, because if the oils from your hands or dirt from your hands gets on the hair, it could dirty it to the point where you need a rehair or a new bow altogether, which we don't want. You have your stick of the bow, right, which goes all the way to your point or your tip, right? So you have your tip, you have your frog, you have your screw and your horsehair, and this part here, which is called the grip, and you may even have a metal coil. That comes in handy because when we hold the bow, we only ever hold it in our right hand. So make sure that you're using your right hand, or the hand that we use to pluck your strings when you play your exercises. That's the hand that holds the bow. Remember, we said you want to make a cat claw because all of your fingers need to be nice and curled, and then you would go to put it on the bow, right? But we did play this game called Hide the Dots, which if you look at my right hand, you can see some dots on my fingers. These dots are on the places that that my fingers need, in a certain place where my fingers need to be. Sorry, Miss Smith got tongue-tied. So if I hide these dots, I should end up with the perfect bow hold. Let's see if I can do it. So the first thing would be my thumb dot, okay? So if I keep my thumb straight like this, you'll see that you see the dot. So let me try to bend my thumb to cover up that dot. So my thumb is bent. My pointer finger has a dot on the outside, which is going to lay against the grip, like this. So far, so good. These two middle fingers are going to come down over top of the stick to kind of cover the frog a little bit, where my pinky now, you see that pinky dot is on the tip, is going to go on top like this. Now I lean my fingers closer to my pointer finger like this, so my fingers are on a slant. If my fingers are like this, you'll notice that you see two dots. So in your head, you should be thinking right now of what I could do to hide those dots better. Maybe you said I should curl my fingers, in which case you'd be right. If I curl those fingers, again, my dots are hidden. What if I hold it like this? Is that right? Well, no, it's not right for a lot of reasons, right? First of all, the bow should never touch my palm. Second of all, you can actually see the dots if I turn my hand like this, and you can see my thumb dot there. Again, nice and cat-clawed. That's where your fingers need to be. So your bow hold should look like this, right? All fingers nice and curled. Now, I also said that you could practice on a pencil in school, which you could also do. You take your pencil and set it up like your bow, pretend you have your frog, and you hide those dots, you can create another perfect bow hold. Now I also wanted you to practice moving from your arm. Now I said that I wanted you to move like you're a door, right, on a hinge. So from our hinge is going to be from our elbow down, okay? So I want you to move out to your right and up to your left, and as you come up, we said that your wrist should bend like you're going to wipe your nose, right? So out, where my wrist flex out, down, and then up, where my wrist should again be bent. So watch again, down, and up. Notice that my hand's not like this, right? No, it's this way, out, and up. Again from this side, out, and up. I'm not going back like this and forward. That's not proper. It's just out and up and out and up. Keep your body stationary. You never lean as you bow. You only stay still, and it's only this part of your arm that moves. So I said you might want to take your left hand, put it at the crease of your elbow here, and watch as your hand goes down and up. Take your eyes and put them here so you can see. Down and up and down and up. And if you practice doing that, when we come back next week and we use the bow on the strings, I'll help make sure that you keep a straight bow pull and that we're moving from the right parts of our arm, okay? So do the best that you can to practice this week, and I'll see you next week.